All right. So, Raj, I think Mon said your son's name is Avi. I want to make sure I got that right. I'm going to kind of whisper here. It's late at night, everybody's asleep, but I want to show you the latest that I've got for my cockpit. You guys are interested in commercial airliners, so I've got some airliners. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. You got the entire world. You can see your house in it. It's got accurate weather, and the VR is awesome. And the simulation is quite awesome. So let me show you some cool stuff. So I'm going to take off from near home at LAX. So we'll go to LAX here. You can see it's nighttime sky because it's current time. And we want to depart. Most of the people tend to depart on 25 right. So we'll go that same way. We'll go out over the ocean. 25 right, departure. And I'm going to go look at the weather, and it's set to real-time weather. So this will be the live weather in the area. And we're not going to go with real-time. I'm going to set it to right before sunset. And I'm going to pick the aircraft here. This Extra is awesome. It's a $500,000 aircraft. Fastest normally aspirated piston aircraft in the world. Very simple to fly. Really gives you an easy opportunity to learn how to fly and still move very fast. Plus or minus 10 Gs. Doesn't care whether it's upside down. It's a fully aerobatic plane for competition. But let's look what we got here. We got 5 airliners. Longest one we got, longest travel is Intercontinental 747. It'll go 8,000 miles. And then we got the 787 Dreamliner. This is state-of-the-art with a heads-up display. These are pretty state-of-the-art as well, but they're smaller. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick flight in the 747. Now, I am not familiar with these airliners. I've only flown it like a couple times. But I did take off and land first time, no problems, except I don't know how to use all the systems. So slowing down for me is a real problem in these. I got to just try to maintain my speed. We'll see how it goes. Because I don't even properly know how to use the spoilers yet. And I definitely don't know how to use the reverse thrust yet. I don't have anything set up for that on my stick. So we'll take the 787 livery. I'm going to go to the gold aircraft, weight and balance. We're going to fly super heavy, full of fuel, and try to land that way. Center up to CG. Customization. I want to make sure they call me heavy. This is my call sign. So you'll hear that on the radio. One more place I want to check. I want to make sure the damage is on just to see what happens if I don't land well. Let's see, where is that? That might be under, I don't think it's under flight model. Traffic data, flight model. That's probably under accessibility assistance. Failure and damage. We can crash, we can stress, we can engine damage, and icing is on. So now we'll see if I actually can land. All right, so 25 right, 747, real weather current, but we're going to change time of day right before sunset. Here we go. We're going to ignore all the other traffic. Okay, so it ignored the time of day. Oh, it's raining. So current weather is raining. I kind of love that. That's awesome. The rain's cool. Change the time of day. Oh, maybe I did have it set to 5:30 a.m. Let's set it to 5:30 p.m. And I know I said I wanted real weather. That's cool. I get to show it to you. There's another aircraft taxi in there. But I think it'll be cooler, actually, with clear sky or a little bit cloudy. So what I'm going to do is set it to, let's see, few clouds. Looks like that. And scattered clouds. Scattered clouds. That's cool. So it's late enough at night. The sunset's heading in the west. So you can see the sun going down in the west. We got clouds. I'm going to go ahead and adjust. I want to adjust the graphics real quick. Performance. Let's jump up to balanced and see what happens. .36 frames per second. Everything looks very sharp. All right, so we're on our runway. Let me just look around the cockpit, give you an idea. Like I said, we're going to just ignore other traffic for now. I'm going to look around the cockpit for you to give you an idea what it looks like. This is just telling me the frames per second I'm getting. You can see my rudder pedals are working. Here I got toe brakes, and there's the rudder pedals. And apparently that's applied to... I don't even know what that control is, but it looks like my rudder pedals are attached to that too. Oh, maybe that's a hand crank for steering. That's probably a hand crank for steering should something go wrong with the pedals. I am just guessing. This iPad doesn't seem to do anything. There's our spoilers. You can see our engines. We got the brakes on. There's a parking brake right there. Parking brakes there. I don't know how to use reverse thrusters are there. You can see my engine controls up here. Looks like this is mostly autopilot. We can adjust the range on the display down here just by spinning the mouse. You can see it zooms out on the airplanes. These are little airplanes on the airport, at the airport. Zoom out here. Alright. This is my flaps. They're set already. I think we're ready to go. You guys want to give it a go? I'll try to stop looking around because I know it's hard to, when you're not in VR, to look around, but you can see I can lean in and out in the headset. And I'm using my hand controls to control everything, and my rudder pedals. Got good depth perception, engine controls. Alright, so let's give it a go. Alright, I'm going to go brakes off, toe brakes on, powering up. Brakes off, going to use the rudder pedals to keep it lined up in the center. When we get to about 160, we'll start to rotate. 170 to 180 will take off. That's my speed down there. We're at 70, 80, 90. 120, 130. Okay, I'm going to start to rotate. And 180. And we are now climbing out. 200 knots, gear going up. Flaps going up. Those little red lines at the top of the speed indicator on the left there near the artificial horizon, those are indicating the damage from the speed from the flaps, and as I increase retract the flaps, it gets safer, so we're not going to damage it, but we will overspeed here. That's control tower talking to me, and I'll automatically answer. So that's me answering. I'm gonna bring the power back.
Los Angeles approach Atapadu 112 tree heavy is type Boeing B748 3 miles west of Los Angeles 1,800 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
I see my ILS localizer from behind is lined up, but we're high.
Squawk 4746 Atapadu 112 tree heavy.
We'll pull up.
112 tree heavy radar contact 5 miles.
See if we can get into any of this cloud.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Installer.
Airspace Atapadu 112 tree heavy.
Okay, we're gonna put out the spoilers, see if we can slow her down and start our turn. We're gonna go back and land.
112 tree heavy contact SoCal approach on 128.5. Good day. Going to 128.5 Atapadu 112 tree heavy. SoCal approach Atapadu 112 tree heavy 4,000 feet.
Atapadu 112 tree heavy, SoCal approach altimeter 29.902, continue as planned. Atapadu 112 tree heavy contact, Los Angeles approach on 134.75. Good day.
So that's where we want to get back to, is that runway over there.
75 Atapadu 112 tree heavy.
Trying to bleed some speed off.
Los Angeles approach Atapadu 112 tree heavy 1,400 feet. Atapadu 112 tree heavy Los Angeles approach altimeter 29.902, continue as planned.
Okay, got our flaps coming down a bit. Okay, gonna start bringing down the gear. Spoilers. You can see we're good on height. Spoilers in. Going too far there. Come back a little bit. That's an overspeed indicator for the flap condition. I'll put out the spoilers when we get a little closer here. Okay. Oop, little bounce. Didn't realize I was that close to touching down. Boy, this thing is so big. Brakes on. A little bit of rudder. Brakes. We'll exit here. So we landed fine, a little bit of a bounce there. Wasn't a comfortable landing. Totally loaded with fuel, no excuses. So I'm using my rudder pedals here to steer us here. Alright, I'm going to hit the brakes here. And I'll show you But if I go to the control tower here, we can get ground control. So we're going to tune in the ground. First we'll hit ATIS. That'll give us some weather across the bottom.
Los Angeles Airport
So this will be the weather info.
100 Zulu. Wind 258 at 5. Visibility 9er. Sky condition 1,700 feet, scattered 4,700 feet, scattered 13,700 feet scattered. Temperature 15.
Altimeter 29.2.
Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er 2. ILS runway 24 right, ILS runway 24 left, ILS runway 25 right, and ILS runway 25 left in use. Landing and departing runway 24 right, runway 24 left, runway 25 right, and runway 25 left.
Okay, so we just landed 25
Say direction of flight.
left.
All aircraft
Alright, so we're going to take now, and we're going to tune in ground,
controller on initial.
and we're going to request taxi to gates.
Los Angeles ground Atabadu 112 Tree Heavy taxi to the gate.
And if we're lucky,
112 Tree Heavy taxi to gate Echo 10.
I'll see some
Taxiway Bravo, 2 cross runway, 25 right Bravo, 2
taxi
Bravo
info
Charlie,
up here in
3
front of
Charlie
us
Charlie
that'll give us some guidance on that taxi.
Taxiing
There
to
it
gate
is.
Echo
Alright,
10
cool, we
via
can follow
taxiway
that.
Bravo 2 cross runway 25 right Bravo 2 Bravo Charlie Tree Charlie Charlie 12 Atabadu
Brake and brake
112 Tree
off.
Heavy.
Here we go. So we can take her to the gate. They'll actually have me hold short for traffic if anybody's following proper approach and telling the control tower what they're doing. You see some lightning back there. Lightning strike. Let's see, I can set my map on centered or bottom, with us at the bottom. 40 knots. Slow it down a little bit. Keep it around 30 knots. Hot taxi. Somebody just took off. Oh. There they go. I'll figure you watch as much of this as you want. I'll put in edit points where things are interesting, so you can just skip to them. So we're going to the gate E10. That's where it's parking us. Okay. I'll go ahead and put the parking brake on. Now, we can actually request fuel to come over, get power, pushback, ramp connection, baggage service, and actually the trucks and cars will come over and do it. And you'll see the fuel load and everything. But I think I will shut this down for you here and we'll try the Dreamliner. Try the Dreamliner out. Alright, so brakes are on. We're at idle here, so I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't know the proper order, but I'm going to go ahead and shut down the engines. And you see the engines winding down here. The temperature's going down, RPM power is going down. Good to know where my fuel is. There's my fuel at the bottom. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright, so I believe up here must be various power. Start. Is there a main battery? That'll do it. Alright, so that kicks us out. As soon as we're turned off, it takes you out. So we're done with half flight. Go back to the main menu. I think I'll adjust something about the recording too, because I have it set more for aerobatics. It's probably looking up in the air and you're missing some of the look down instruments. And actually the looking out of the displays is not as interesting as the look down stuff. So let me go ahead and modify the recording. Won't help for that last flight, but I can do it again if you want me to. Definitely got to get you out here so you can try it. Okay, so here. Yeah, do the opposite here. And have it more biased towards look up. try. Let's try that. See if that's probably better for the next flight. Same departure. Aircraft this time, we will take the Dreamliner. Gold. Full fuel. Balance it back to the limits. And yeah, I did have it set to AM. So instead of 5:30 where we took off, we'll do it somewhere where we landed, more like 4:45. And the weather will be a few clouds this time. This is other traffic. You can actually click on it and see who it is. Okay, awesome. Now, I didn't take my time of day, but that is a few clouds. So 5:45. There's the sunset with a few clouds. We're good. I'm gonna turn the lights on in the cockpit. There we go. I don't know how to do headlights, but I'll leave all the lights on in the cockpit. So here's the heads-up display. You can see you can get a really good view of what's going on speed-wise. It gives all the information you want right in front of you. You can fold that up and then look out the window just like the 747. When you have this down, it does have tint to it. You can see the sky looks different, and that's a glare shield against looking into the sun. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Pretty much the same layout, but with some more modernized stuff. Major difference is we only have 2 engines. Flaps are already set in takeoff. Parking brake here is on. We're pretty much ready to go. I'll just give you a quick look around. I'll look slowly. I'm sure that didn't look slow to you, because it's kind of hard to look around, imagine what someone's going to see when they don't have a headset. Yeah, go ahead and adjust the range on this guy. Actually, you don't know how. This is not my mapping display. I don't know how to adjust it. I'll adjust it, figure that out later. Map clock. Alright, so tow brakes on, parking brake off, powering it up. really like the heads-up display. It's very nice. I wonder if the Airbus has that. Maybe I'll try the Airbus for you next. I've never flown the Airbus. Seems bumpier than 747. I'm going to start to rotate. Alright, now I'll go gear up. Flaps fully up.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787 is type Boeing B78X 1 mile southwest of Los Angeles, 400 feet. Request clearance to transition
so
Bravo
fast.
airspace.
Okay, so while I got this going on, I'm going to see if I can get the tower.
Squawk 4311 Boeing 787.
Boeing 787 radar contact 3 miles west of Los Angeles, 1,900 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Damn, sorry.
SoCal approach Boeing 787, say again please.
Beautiful clouds.
Boeing 787 radar contact 4 miles west of Los Angeles, 3,000 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Boeing 787.
That's what I wanted. Nearest airport list, LAX. See what it does if I say I want to touch and
Los
go.
Angeles Tower, Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787 is 5 miles west, 4,000 feet with Gulf touch and go.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787, Los Angeles Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er, 2 wind 258 at 4. Fly left traffic runway 25 right.
Fly left downwind runway 25 right, Boeing 787. Los Angeles Tower, Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787, 4,900 feet to land.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787, Los Angeles Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er, 2 wind 258 at 4. Enter left traffic runway 25 right.
Fly left traffic runway 25 right, Boeing 787.
You can see speed coming up even though I got the spoilers out. Okay, so that's our vertical velocity and we're going down at 4,700 feet a minute and our speed's at 223. What I love about this is the flight path marker. There's a velocity vector. That little marker in the center of the HUD there that's at the 5 degree down, that's telling us exactly where the aircraft's going at any given time. Like if I put in some rudder here, you can see it slips the airplane left and right. That shows exactly where the airplane will touch the ground for landing. It's very nice. Alright, so we're going to initiate a turn here and start heading back and try to keep the speed down because this thing is kind of a monster to slow down. I'm going to put the spoilers back up because those are causing a lot of sink. I wanted to get a little further because I'm hoping the distance will make it more like night when we get back. The lights are really cool at night. Airport lights up. And even from this distance, we're at 13 miles, you can see which way the landing is. You got 4 runways there all next to each other, and the lights at the end are saying that's the direction we want to land. Even though it's so dark, I'm going to use the HUD just so you get an idea of how the HUD looks when you're putting it down the center. We'll have to go back out again a little bit later so you can see the airport light up. I'll do the Airbus. Beautiful. There's the... Love the shadows, the clouds, and reflections of the clouds in the water. Shoot, somebody just popped on the runway we want to land on. So that's a highway in the sky for the way they wanted us to land.
Boeing 787, contact ground on 131.075.
Going to 131.075 Boeing 787. Ground Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787, request taxi to the gate.
Boeing Alpha Sierra X-Ray 787 taxi to gate 208 via taxiway hotel, Tree Hotel Golf, cross runway 25 right, Golf Bravo Charlie 10 Charlie Sierra Tango 1 Tango Delta Romeo Echo Echo 16.
Taxiing to gate 208 via taxiway hotel, Tree Hotel Golf, cross runway 25 right, Golf Bravo Charlie 10 Charlie Sierra Tango 1 Tango Delta Romeo Echo Echo 16 Boeing 787.
They're there. They're now it's lit up. Without my little guidance, I have no idea where to go on this airport. I don't know the airport map. 1340. That's not right. Not sure what the actual time of day is. UTC 158. I'm going to just shut her down here. We'll try the Airbus. See if they have a heads-up display. Alright, never flown this one before. We'll see what we think.
Los Angeles Tower Atabadu 112 Heavy ready for straight out departure at runway 25 right.
Okay, no heads up display, much more towards the nighttime, very cool. Got our lights. Actually go lights off. Oh, we got side stick on the left, very cool. Not a yoke, although left-handed's weird. Yes, you get used to it. There's our throttle, 2 engines, speed brakes. Let's see if that works the same as the spoiler. Yes, sir. Parking brake. Alright, parking brake is off. See, flaps. Okay, toe brakes are on, adding power. Fast. Gear coming up. Power in her back. Flaps up. Gear up. Pretty cool. Layout of the cockpit's really nice.
Adabadu 112 Heavy, leading my airspace frequency change approved.
Alright, let's see if we can land already.
Los Angeles Tower Adabadu 112 Heavy frequency change. SoCal approach Adabadu 112 Heavy is type Airbus A20 and 5 miles west of Los Angeles, 900 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Adabadu 112 Heavy SoCal approach. Squawk 7166.
Squawk 7166 Adabadu 112 Heavy.
Adabadu 112 Heavy radar contact 6 miles southwest of Los Angeles, 700 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Adabadu 112 Heavy.
That must be the trim wheel, and it seems like it's auto trimming. That's cool. Okay, if I were an APU bus battery, where would I be? That's a restart. Cool. I hope you got a kick out of that. Let me show you one more awesome airplane that I love. I actually probably love this one the most. I'm going to go ahead and switch that view for this one. Extra330 LT. This guy is a monster. Plus or minus 10 Gs. Flies upside down just as well as it flies up and side up, and fast. I want to show you Manhattan. See the skyline, see the Statue of Liberty. So we'll come out of EWR. Use that as our departure. Do it at about 12:30. Light conditions. Clear skies. So this is a normally aspirated piston aircraft, probably the fastest normally aspirated piston aircraft there is. It's about $500,000 for a fully equipped one with GPS and everything. This one does have GPS. It's a two-seater. It's variable prop, so you do have prop control for RPM as well as throttle, which is done by manifold pressure. So 2 levers to control. No flaps. A lot of trimming.
Tower Extra330 at runway 11 ready for departure, departing straight out.
So most of the aircraft in this simulation have a GPS 1000 system.
New York approach on 127.6. Good day.
So this is the GPS 1000 system. And
127.6 for United 2219er.
the GPS 1000 system uses mapping on the right and flight instruments on the left, as well as a synthesized world underneath this, so you can see the runway and mountains and everything simulated in this view if you're in complete can't see mode. Engine controls are here, fuel controls are here, which I recently learned about. More mapping information if you need it through your 4 GPS radio here, where you can set up the comm and the radios and different 4s, frequencies, ADF, beacon, whatever you want. That's about it. So RPM here and throttle here. Gonna go toe brakes on, take the parking brake off, and we'll power it up and take off. Here we go. Bit of rudder from the torque. This thing takes off really fast. Take her up to 2,500 RPM, and then we'll bring the manifold pressure back to 23 inches. And this is Newark Airport. We will go ahead and clear the runway here. Love the visibility in this aircraft.
United 83 exit runway when able.
And that's the Manhattan skyline over there. That's where we're going. There's our shadow. Okay, that's the Statue of Liberty directly off the nose there on that island.
United 83 contact ground on 126.15.
We'll go by there first, the Statue of Liberty. The island to the left of that is Ellis Island, where everybody used to arrive, and the island in the distance,
126.15 for United 83.
the island past that in the distance is Governor's Island. We'll check out all three islands before we go to the skyline. Over here is our G meter. It keeps a negative G, positive G, whatever you peaked at. So far we've done 2 Gs. There's our speed. And over here's our altitude. And again, here's our 3 tanks of fuel, center and left and right. I think we're pulling from the left and right now, not the center. You can start to see the Statue of Liberty there. It's getting a little green on top, so you can actually see the statue.
Extra 003, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Golf course.
Newark Tower Extra 003 frequency change. New York approach Extra 003 is type Extra 304 miles west of Kilo Juliet Romeo Bravo, 200 feet. Request flight following.
Extra 003, New York approach. Squawk 0272.
There she is. Isn't she pretty?
Squawk 0272 Extra 003.
Our lady.
Extra 003, radar contact 3 miles southwest of Kilo Juliet Romeo Bravo, 200 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger Extra 003. New York approach Extra 003. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Extra 003, New York approach.
There's her torch.
Through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Extra 003.
Ellis Island.
Extra 003, you're leaving
Governor Island.
Resume own navigation. Contact New York approach on 120.05. Good day.
120.05 Extra 003. New York approach Extra 00 600 feet.
Extra 003 New York approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
New York approach Extra 003. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Extra 003 New York approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Extra 003.
Extra 003 contact New York approach on 132.8. Good day.
Going to 132.8 Extra 003. New York approach Extra 003 1,600 feet.
Extra 003 New York approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned. Extra 003, you're leaving my airspace. Resume own navigation. Contact New York approach on 120.05. Good day.
120.05 Extra 003. New York approach Extra 003 600 feet.
Extra
Guys, like a
003 New York approach altimeter 29.9 to continue as planned.
aircraft has like a 400-degree roll rate.
New York approach Extra 003.
Empire
Request
State
clearance
Building.
to transition Bravo airspace.
Extra 003 New York approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Extra 003.
It's kind of like King Kong climbing on the building and the little plane circling around the building. Expect him to see there carrying his girlfriend up. Alright, so there is Central Park. That's about all I got. It's the New York Manhattan skyline. That's Kennedy over there. We can head to Kennedy. That's about 11 miles away. Take us a little while to get there. Oh, I had to land it over there. Teterboro.
Kennedy Tower Extra330 tree is 11 miles northwest, 1,100 feet with Sierra to land.
Extra330 Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm fly left traffic runway 31 right.
Make left traffic runway, tree 1 right, Extra330 tree.
Alright, hey, cool. We've got an approach pattern.
Korean Air 251, follow the aircraft on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 31 right. Clear to land runway 31 right, Korean Air 251. Kennedy Airport information, Sierra 1800 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902. ILS runway 31 right and ILS runway 31 left in use. Landing and departing runway 31 right and runway 31 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Sierra. Tower quality 11 ready for IFR departure runway 31 right. Quality 11 altimeter 29.9, 2 wind calm traffic is generic on final. Cleared for takeoff runway 31 right. Cleared for takeoff runway 31 right, quality 11.
This airplane has 2 seats. This is what it was like up here. So for training somebody, they got throttle, they got pedals. They don't have pitch for the RPM, but they do have all the other flight controls.
Quality 1-1 contact New York departure on 13 for decimal 35. Good day. One 4 decimal 35 for quality 1-1. Extra 003, follow the generic on final. Wind calm, clear to land runway 31 right.
Cleared to land runway tree 1 right extra 00 tree.
Korean Air 251, turn next taxiway.
A bit of turbulence. Football field. Baseball field, probably school. There's our runway. Come in fast and crab at the end. A great way to slow down and drop altitude. Good practice for crosswind. Ooh. Faster than I thought I was. Sorry about that.
Extra 003, turn next taxiway. Extra 003, contact ground on 121 decimal 9er.
121 decimal 9er extra 00 tree. Kennedy ground extra 00 tree, request taxi to parking.
taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta Alpha Alpha Golf.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Alpha Alpha Golf Extra 00 tree.
Great going.